I'm in Bursa in Turkey, and I'm just back from the medical center. So a few days ago, I was right near some wildfires that broke out in Izmir in Turkey, and apparently I inhaled a little bit of the smoke in the air, which caused a kind of bronchial reaction. So I know many of you have concerns like, what if you're traveling full time and you get sick in another country where you don't speak the language? And well, that just happened to me, so I thought I'd share my experience. I should mention that I do not speak Turkish apart from teşekkürler, which is thank you, and görüşürüz pretty much, which is goodbye. So I went into the medical facility speaking no Turkish, and I'm also on my own, traveling solo, so there was no one to help me. So I went with my trusty Google Translate. My hotel referred me to this medical center, and I thought maybe I should get a doctor instead of going to a hospital, especially since whatever I have is a lot less of a big deal than what people are going to hospitals for. I called my insurance company, so I do use Global Expat Insurance, and they gave me a consultation with a remote doctor who said I did need to go to the medical center. And when I got to the medical center, of course, nobody speaks English. So with my Google Translate, I'm trying to explain what I need. And luckily, I guess that I had gotten there after 5, the center closed at 5. A gentleman walked by, and somehow I got an appointment with a bronchial doctor for 9 a.m. the next day. When I showed up for my 9 a.m. appointment, the women at the desk who had taken my information for the appointment the night before were also at the desk in the morning. They remembered me. They took me downstairs to the doctor. So I tried to explain, and then there was all these conversations going on that I didn't understand, and then I got that I had to go check in and show my passport. So you do need to bring your passport with you when you go to these medical centers. As I was checking in, suddenly a man showed up. It turns out he is from Chad in Africa. He's doing his studies here in Turkey, but for work, he helps out in the hospital when translation services are needed. So this lovely young man from Chad, Yusuf, spent several hours with me today, translating everything, helped me check in, helped me explain my symptoms to the doctor, helped take me to, I had to get my blood tested, get x-rays, helped me, I would never have, well, I'm sure I would have eventually figured out, but you had to get a number, you had to go in, I don't know how I would have gotten them my name to go with the lab results. And then he explained we had to wait 2 hours and that I should go and do something touristy and come back. And then he came back 2 hours later to take me back to the doctor to get my results. And he walked me to the pharmacy and helped me get all my prescriptions and explain each and every prescription, how to take them, when to take them, for how long. Gave me his WhatsApp number, so if I have any questions, I can ask him. Just like, felt like sent from God. I don't know, I'm so grateful to Yusuf for that. And it's apparently a service at the hospital. So really all that to convey that it's okay when you end up in a country where you don't speak the language, you don't know what's going on, somehow help happens. And I'm very reassured by my experience here in Turkey. And all of that, I think I spent something like, was around 8,000 lira for the visits, which is maybe 200 some odd dollars for the doctor consultation, the x-ray, and my blood drawing, which I'm sure would have been several $1,000s in the US. And my packet of drugs, including antibiotics, is something like $15 or $20. So anyway, so good experience. And I just wanted to share that with you for anyone who's thinking about traveling full time and the concern about what happens when you have a medical issue abroad and you don't speak the language. If that's on your mind as a concern, just wanted to reassure you that there can be a good experience and a good outcome. One more small piece of advice. So in my case, I ended up with 6 prescriptions, and I don't know what some of them are. And the instructions on the use of them are all in Turkish. So if this happens to you, because it can be a little bit alarming and scary to have medications that you're not familiar with and you're not sure what the interaction will be. So first, of course, Google Translate, you can take pictures of words and it will translate for you. So I have done that with the leaflets that are in the medication. I've then Googled things in English and gotten further more of an understanding of what I'm taking. And also I know that the gentleman who helped me translate gave me his number, so if I have any problems, I know I can reach out to him. And I also have a contact in Istanbul, so having people nearby that I know I can count on in case I have a problem is great. And I'm just gonna see how it goes and just have trust that it will work out okay. If you are considering traveling full-time in the future and you want more great tips, check out my website, heatherbegins.com, and you might want to download my Globetrotter guide, which gives you 12 great tips on how to afford full-time travel. See you on the next video. Bye.